Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this matchup, the Sacramento all-time Kings will be traveling to Denver, Colorado state capital, in the 5,280 mile high city of Denver. And we will be at the Pepsi Center, or they may have changed the name, but I still call it the Pepsi Center. But we'll be in the South Park co-creators' hometown. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they're both from the Denver area, mainly. They both went to the University of Colorado at Boulder. And moving on, let's start with the starting five. So for Sacramento, they got Oscar Robertson, Mitch Richmond, Peja Stojakovic, Chris Webber, and Jerry Lucas. For the all-time Denver Nuggets, we got Fat Lever, David Thompson, Alex English, Carmelo Anthony, and Dan Issel. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at tip-off. Okay, now it is tip-off time here in Denver, Colorado. So the Sacramento Kings have the first possession of the basketball. Oscar Robertson has possession. He's going to pass it to Mitch Richmond. And there is a foul there. It is on David Thompson. It's a reach-in. So look at the Sacramento Kings rocking in those 1994 alternate uniforms with the checkerboard. I like the checkerboard on the sides and of the jerseys and the shorts as well. So Oscar Robertson, he's going to shoot this in from 2 points. So I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony, and he's going to shoot it in from behind the arc, and he actually makes that in. So it's now 3-2 here in Denver. And Nikola Jokic actually wears his number 15 number that he wore in Denver. So that's pretty interesting. He's still active in this league. Maybe one day they could retire both Jokic's and Anthony's number. So Jerry Lucas gets the foul, and Carmelo Anthony goes to the free throw line, the University of Syracuse product, whose birthday is on May 29th. So Melo Anthony, he makes that in for the extra point. That's going to count for the Denver Nuggets. So Mitch Richmond has possession of the basketball. He lost the basketball there for a moment, but Carmelo Anthony made the steal, and he makes 2 points in the paint. So Anthony has had 8 points, and Anthony, he makes the steal there, and he's going to shoot it in for 3. Now he's going to extend this lead here for the Denver Nuggets. So Oscar Robertson, he has possession of the basketball. And there is a foul. So Fat Lever made a reach-in foul. And the Kings do take a timeout. Okay, now Peja Stojakovic, we changed up our rosters on the court. So now I'm going to pass it to Allen Iverson, who spent some time with the Nuggets. He spent with them in 07-08. He was on the team with Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith, along with Marcus Camby. So AI makes a steal, and he's going to go up, and he's going to make that dunk for the Nuggets. So it's now 15-2 here in Denver. And Denver is rocking in those light blue uniforms, which I really like. I mean, light blue should be for their next uniforms. They should bring back those. I mean, not the jersey itself, but the color. So that makes it pretty cool. And now I'm going to pass it to Nikola Jokic, who is from Serbia. One of my favorite foreign NBA players. My top 3. He would be on my 3rd. 2 is Rudy Gobert. 1 would be Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Peja Stojakovic actually misses that three-pointer. So Nikola Jokic, he is from Serbia. He's going to get 2 points here for the Nuggets. So now that's going to be 19-4 here in Denver. And now Oscar Robertson has possession. Adbul Ralph has possession of the basketball. He's going to go up, and he's going to make it count for the Nuggets. So it's now 21-4. So we're leading by 17 points. So this is a pretty dominant game. So Oscar Robertson loses the basketball, but then he picks it back up for the Nuggets. And Robertson, He's going to attempt it from mid-range, but AI has claimed the rebound. So Allen Iverson, he's going to go up. He's going to do his famous crossover, and he actually makes that in. So it's now 23-4. That's today, April 23rd, by the way. And today is George Lopez's birthday, one of my favorite comedians. And Mitch Richmond makes it. He drives it in for the Kings. And now I'm going to pass it to AI, and I'm hoping to get a three-pointer by the end of the first quarter, and we miss it, so we'll see you in the second. And now this is the beginning of the second quarter. Now we got Mohamed Abdul-Rauf, and he played with the Denver Nuggets in the 90s. He's going to go up, and he's going to make that layup count for 2 points, so it's now 25-6. So maybe it's not Mitch Richmond, but they make that in. So Vlad Divac makes that in. So I'm gonna pass it to Nikola Jokic, and he's active with the team. He's one of the best players on this team. So basically, Nikola Jokic, he's gonna go up, and he's using that. He drives it in for 2 points. So it's now 27-8. DeMarcus Cousins, who now is with the Los Angeles Clippers. Reggie Theus has possession of the basketball, and DeMarcus Cousins drives it in. But Carmelo Anthony does get a foul. He has a foul. So DeMarcus Cousins will make the extra point count for the Sacramento Kings. So now Carmelo Anthony, the Syracuse product, he's going to shoot this in from behind the arc. And it's now 30-11. So we're leading this by 19 points. So we're doing a really great job defensively in steals and offensively by shooting threes. And basically using famous crossovers. And AI makes the dunk. So he had 10 dunks 2 episodes ago when he played for the Philadelphia 76ers. Which, by the way, I will have the link to the video if you guys want to check that episode out. And he steals the ball, and Reggie Theus gets a shooting foul. So he had 24 points in the paint for Denver, and 10 of which, now I should say 11, were not in the paint. So the Kings do take a timeout. Okay, now the Sacramento Kings have changed up their rosters a little bit, and they're going to pass it to DeMarcus Cousins, and he actually makes that in for 2 points. So now I'm going to pass this to Marcus Camby. And I'm going to pass it to Chauncey Billups, who is a Denver native. He had 2 stints with the Nuggets, but he did spend time with the Pistons. Anyway, Nikola Jokic makes that in for 2 points. He picks up the offensive rebound rather. And Jason Williams has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to Birdsong, and it looks like DeMarcus Cousins will make that dunk. So Chauncey Billups, he's going to pass it to Nikola Jokic. And Nikola Jokic, it looks like there is a foul there on DeMarcus Cousins. So Nikola Jokic will go to the free-throw line, and he makes the first attempt count on his first field trip to the free-throw line, and he makes it on the second. So it's now 39-15 here in... It's now the Ball Arena. I call it the Pepsi Center. That's what its name was originally. Backcourt violation, by the way, for the Kings. So this arena opened up in 1999. And I still call it the Pepsi Center because there was a South Park episode that aired in 2009 where Stan, Cartman, Kenny, and they were all at that WWE thing in Denver. And it's one of my favorite episodes, the WWE, when they all pretend to be WWE superstars. But Carmelo Anthony gets that reach foul. So this means that the Kings still have possession of the basketball. And Oscar Robertson, it looks like he is going to lose the basketball, but he goes another backcourt violation for the Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento has given up the ball, and I am going to pass this to Chauncey Billups, who played with Denver, and then Nikola Jokic, he passes it to, and now it's 44-15. So Denver has done pretty significantly on defense. They knew how to, they got the Backcourt violation, Sacramento, and Marcus Camby makes that dunk for Denver. And we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now this is the beginning of the second half here in Denver. And we accidentally throw the basketball and pass it to the other side of the court, but nobody was even there. And I think this is the first time that has happened, I think, ever. So, in our series. So, Jerry Lucas, he makes that dunk for Sacramento, and he gets his first 2 points of the game. So, I'm going to pass this to Carmelo Anthony, whose birthday's on May 29th. He loses the basketball, but Jerry Lucas picks it up. And Oscar Robertson, he has possession. And then Mitch Richmond, he flies it in for 3. So it's now 52-20. So we have not been off to a very good start in this second half. We just gave the ball to the Kings. So we get a block, and the Kings have possession still. All right, now I'm going to pass the ball to Fat Lever, and then I'm going to pass it to Alex English. And where is Carmelo Anthony? He's not on this court, but there is an offensive 3-second violation, and it will be Kings ball. All right, now it's 52-20 now, and I'm going to pass it to AI, and then I'm going to pass it to Mutombo, which we really haven't seen him a whole lot in this episode. This will be his first 2 points of the game. So DeMarcus Cousins passes it to Oscar Robertson, and it looks like Oscar Robertson has possession, and it looks like from where he's shooting it, oh, and it's passed to us, so that's good. So we got Nikola Jokic, and he's dribbling the ball, so he's going to shoot that in from 2 points. So it's now 56-20, and we had 4 turnovers. Sacramento had 14, so, I mean, Peja Stojakovic, he has possession of the basketball, and it looks like he's going to pass it to Oscar Robertson, and then DeMarcus Cousins, there's a block right there, and Marcus Camby has possession of the basketball. So I'm going to shoot this in from behind the arc. So now DeMarcus Cousins has possession of the basketball. He passes it to Mitch Richmond, and he loses the basketball. So Mitch Richmond, he makes it in from mid-range, actually. So it's now 56-22. So I'm going to pass this to Nikola Jokic. So Nikola Jokic has possession of the basketball, and he's going to shoot this in from 3, and it's now 59-22. So Nikola Jokic has 17 points and 2 rebounds in this game. And now Oscar Robertson, he has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to Peja Stojakovic, and he makes that in for 3. So it's now 59-25. And I'm going to pass this to Nikola Jokic. There's only 30-some seconds left, but Nikola Jokic from mid-range makes it in for 2. Okay, now Nikola Jokic has the basketball. He's going to pass it to Fat Lever, and I'm going to pass it to Nikola Jokic. So it looks like Nikola Jokic, he's going to step back and shoot this in from 3 points, and it's now going to be 64-25. So the Nuggets are leading by 39. I mean, sorry about my door closing. I just have my window open. So yeah, so if you heard that, it was my door closing. So now the Martin has the ball, and I'm going to pass this to Alex English, and then I'm going to pass it to Nikola Jokic, and Jokic whatsoever makes that in. We'll see you in the fourth quarter. All right, now your State Farm assist of the game is coming right up. So you guys saw the Carmelo Anthony. He made that drive up, and he makes the layup there. That will count. So we subbed out our roster for the fourth quarter, basically, and Martin loses the basketball. And now Vlad Divac makes that dunk. So now we're 27 for 30, so that's 90. 12 for 19, that's 63. So Sacramento really hasn't done all that well today in this episode. But it's now 68-27, so Mike Bibby, who formerly played with the Vancouver Grizzlies, he makes spin moves there, and he makes that in. So it's now 68-29. So we got Chauncey Billups, the Denver native, and he's going to do a spin move. He's going to go up, and that's going to count for the Denver Nuggets. So it's now 70-29. So Vlad Divac, he's going to pass it to Mike Bibby. And he makes that steal. And it looks like Billups, he's going to step back and shoot this in for three. And that's going to be awesome. So it's now 73-29. So Mike Bibby has possession of the basketball. And he's going to keep dribbling. And he's going to pass it to Martin. And then Birdsong. And it looks like Divac has possession of the basketball. And he's going to pass it to Birdwin. And he actually makes that in. So it's now 73-31. So we're dominating over this Kings team. So Nikola Jokic makes that in for two. So it's now 75. So he has 26 points in today's episode so far. And Birdsong has possession. And Vlad Divac makes that in. So it's now 75-33. And I'm going to pass this to Abdul Rauf. And he makes that in for three. All right, now we're going to pass the ball to Abdul Sharif. And then Chauncey Billups has possession of the basketball. He's going to shoot this in from behind the arc whatsoever. And it's now 81-33. So Jason Williams has possession of the basketball. And he actually makes that in whatsoever. And it's now 81-35. So I'm going to pass this to Chauncey Billups. And Billups, it looks like he's going to go up. And he actually makes that in. So it's now 83-35. So we're winning this game. So we're easily going to win this game big time over the Sacramento Kings. So Chauncey Billups makes a foul there. And it looks like he's going to pass the ball to Jason Williams. And I'm going to pass this to Chauncey Billups whatsoever. And Billups makes that in. He counts it in. So it's now 85-35. And they're going to pass the ball to Jason Williams. There is a foul, and we're going to take a timeout. All right, now Nikola Jokic is your player of the game, and I'll explain the numbers in just a minute. So now we got the remainder of Denver Nuggets basketball. So Jason Williams, he has to make the three throw attempts whatsoever. And Williams, he makes that in. And now Nikola Jokic has possession of the basketball. And it looks like he's going to shoot this in from downtown. And he actually makes it in. So it's now 88-37. So Reggie Theus passes the ball to Jason Williams, but Nikola Jokic tries to steal the basketball, but whatsoever, he loses the basketball. Carmelo Anthony has possession. He's going to pass it to Mutombo, and he makes that in. So it's now 90-37. So the Denver Nuggets have done pretty much well today in this episode. And now DeMarcus Cousins, he gets a block. So Carmelo Anthony, he's going to shoot this in from 3 points whatsoever, and that's going to be a 93-37 lead. So Vlad Divac, he passes it to Reggie Theus, and there is a foul on Chauncey Billups, and they go to the free throw. All right, now Mutombo has possession of the basketball. I'm going to pass it to Chauncey Billups, and he's going to actually make that in. And it's now 95-37. Mid-range shot, by the way, close to a three. And Jason Williams, there is a foul. All right, now it is official. The Denver Nuggets win episode 12. So the final score is 95-38. All I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we'll see you at Stats. All right, now Nikola Jokic, he had 29 points, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal on the day. That makes him player of the game. Carmelo Anthony, 25 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals on the day. Allen Iverson, 14 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals, 1 assist, by the way. And he had 2 dunks in this game. Chauncey Billups had 14 points and 2 assists on the day whatsoever, and a steal. Mohamed Abdul-Rauf had 7 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists on the day, 3 steals. And Mutombo had 4 points, with 1 rebound and all. So Marcus Camby, he had 2 points, 1 rebound, assist, steal, and a dunk. So that's really impressive. Mitch Richmond had 9 points and all with a dunk. DeMarcus Cousins had 7 points, 1 rebound, and 1 block. Vlad Divac had 6 points, 1 assist, and 1 dunk. Jason Williams had 5 points in all. And I thought there was a block for Denver. Maybe Nikola Jokic had 2. So it was Alex English who had a dunk and block. So we'll show you the next matchup. So in our next matchup, the OKC Thunder will be traveling to Boston, Massachusetts to take on the Boston Celtics in the TD Garden. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys next episode.